My night shift started at 11 p.m., the hour when the city outside the office complex went silent and the building turned into a concrete grave. As the only security guard on duty, my job was simple. Sit in a small control room, watch the CCTV monitors, and make sure nothing moved that wasn't supposed to. Most nights, nothing ever did. The control room smelled of stale coffee and dust. 12 CCTV screens glowed in the darkness, each showing empty hallways, locked offices, and the parking lot washed in pale white light. I leaned back in my chair, scrolling through my phone, occasionally glancing at the screens. At 2:17 a.m., I heard it. A whisper. At first, I thought it came from behind me. I turned, heart thumping, but the room was empty. The door was locked. The building was sealed. I laughed nervously and told myself it was just the hum of the old monitors playing tricks on my mind. Then I heard it again. This time, it was clearer. "Help us." The sound came from the speakers beneath Monitor 7. That camera covered the basement corridor, an area that had been permanently closed after a fire years ago. No one was allowed down there. Ever. I leaned forward and turned up the volume. The corridor on the screen was dim, lit by flickering emergency lights. The camera feed crackled, and the whisper returned. Low, broken, desperate. We didn't leave. My throat went dry. Suddenly, movement. A figure appeared at the far end of the corridor. Then another. And another. They walked slowly toward the camera, their heads hanging at impossible angles. Their clothes were blackened, as if burned. Their skin was pale, cracked, and peeling. I recognized one of them. It was Mr. Khalid, the maintenance worker who had died in the basement fire 6 years ago. I staggered back, knocking my chair over. "This isn't real," I whispered. "This can't be real." The whispering grew louder, overlapping voices crawling out of the speaker. "Why did you lock the doors?" "We were still inside." "Watch us." The figures stopped inches from the camera. Their faces lifted in unison, eyes burned black, mouths stretched wide in silent screams. Monitor 7 flickered. The screen switched. Now it showed the control room. My control room. I froze as I saw myself on the screen, standing alone, pale, trembling. Behind the version of me on the monitor, dark shapes gathered, slowly emerging from the shadows. The whisper turned into a hiss. "Your shift ends soon." I spun around. Nothing. But the temperature dropped so suddenly that my breath fogged the air. One by one, the other monitors turned black, leaving only Monitor 7 glowing. On the screen, the door of the control room creaked open. I felt a hand touch my shoulder. The last thing I heard was my own voice whispering through the speaker. "Help us." The morning guard later reported something strange. When he arrived, the control room was empty. The chair was overturned. The door was still locked from the inside. And on Monitor 7, a new figure stood in the basement corridor, wearing a security uniform, staring directly into the camera, whispering to anyone who dared to watch.